Alright, so this is a VOD review of someone from my stream who just linked me a VOD because I was bored. And he's playing Fiora versus Cho'Gath, which is a pretty easy matchup. We'll see how it goes for him. First thing I noticed is that when I got this from OPGG, I saw that he took Grasp, and I can see it here too. He's got Grasp, and he's got Precision Secondary, I believe. And that's the first problem I see. I think in the Cho'Gath matchup, it is free gold. You know, just take Klepto, take Relic, because you can't really trade back from a Q. You just Q a Vital. Even if you don't even have to Q a Vital, you just spam Q on him, and he'll give you a bunch of free gold. But if you Q Vital, he'll never be able to trade back because he's a fucking slug. You went Grasp because you saw his Shinshin do it. Alright, well there's your first problem. Don't listen to his Shinshin. But yeah, going Klepto here would be very good. Because that way you can get free gold from him because you can't really trade. Yeah, I can speed up. I'm playing really scared here, not really sure why. You could have gone for that QA earlier. It could have been a QAA. Got the Grasp proc, good. Alright, he's level 2 first. That's another big thing. I think you should always be pushing for level 2 first on Fiora. Gives you a pretty strong kill threat level 2. Yeah, Grasp is a very passive rune. Got scared because of Sej. Got scared because of Sej? What does Sej have to do with your landing phase? You've gotten She so many times so you don't push. Well, you see, that's the thing. You can't base your experience off of any, you can't base your game off of past experiences. Like, sure, Sej might have cheesed you before, but that's no reason to go all bitch mode and take fucking, to go Grasp. Because you basically just remove most of the kill pressure you have by going Grasp because you get HP instead of damage from your tree. And you also, you don't get a gold lead, you don't get combat stats from Fleet or another Keystone. You just get health, which doesn't really do anything for you. I mean, obviously it'll make you tankier, but it's not really what you want. It's here, I think you've queued him 4 or 5 times now. And that was 4 or 5 Klepto procs with Bandit. Which would have been, fucking, if it was 5, it would have been 70 gold. Or no, 25 gold. Yeah. Yeah, it would have been 75 gold if you had Klepto Bandit, and that's without a Klepto proc. So you just gotta think about this. Parry here to hit the Vital. You're getting a gank. Yeah, doesn't really matter how you play this. You should die. Unless Nocturne's an idiot. Okay, Nocturne's an idiot. Oh, he's so bad. Alright. What's important isn't the kill here, it's what you do after the kill. And what Nocturne does after the kill. And what Cho does. So Cho isn't gonna TP back, it seems. So you decide to push it, which is sort of the right idea, but you're not doing it fast. You see, no. You could push this here because Cho doesn't want to TP, which is weird. If Cho had TP, the correct play is to just if Cho TPs, the correct play is just to recon matches TP, because you'll keep the lane in the right spot. But here you're doing a weird thing where you don't want to put the correct play here is to push it because Cho's not TPing. But you should have started pushing it 10 seconds ago. You should have started spam pushing it, just hitting the main with all your abilities you can, because you know that the jungler is not going to be here because Nock already ganked, right? The chance of the jungler being here is very low. If you know he started red and he didn't respond, if you know that he started red and he didn't counter the Nock gank, then the chances of him being here are incredibly low. So you could just use all your abilities on here, no worries, and you're full HP anyways, so it doesn't matter. But if you started pushing this 10 seconds ago, this wave actually would have hit the turret and not the minions. Because what's going to happen here is this minion wave is going to come up, and it's going to hit you're just gonna hit your mini wave about like right here. And some of these minions are gonna die to the turret. The melees might, maybe 1 or 2 casters. Actually no, the melees, 2 melees are gonna die to turret, I think. And that's not gonna be good enough. Actually none. Actually no, none are, because it's not even gonna hit turret. Yeah. So instead of like starting your push back here, you could be at turret right now. These minions could be down at turret since Cho's not TPing and catching them. So you could be getting a CS and XP lead from that. And now you're doing this weird thing where you half pushed it, right? You pushed it so that Cho'Gath is gonna be. You pushed it in a way so that Cho'Gath is gonna be able to get all the CS unpressured from you. Yeah, you just pushed too slow. You should have done it faster. And now Sedge is coming up for a gank. But you got a ward. Also, one more thing. If you're placing a ward right here, if you're not crunched for time because you don't know where the jungler is, it needs to be like right here. This ward is like pretty bad because look how far it sees in the river. Right here. At this point, if you're right here, if you're like standing up here, pressure him on a turret, getting proxy grasp, whatever to get HP, and trying to pressure him off minions, if the jungler is right here when you see him, you're dead. There's pretty much no way you're gonna escape because Cho's got a slow, a silence, a knock up, and it's fucking Sedge. So your ward needs to be right here, or ideally, you need to get better at placing wards deeper into the jungle because this ward is like great and all. Like when it's right here, this ward's great for seeing if the jungler is actually coming top. But if you know where the jungler can't be, it's a lot easier to play around. Because if you know where the jungler, like, if you say, oh, the jungler could be here, I need to play back. But if you know the jungler can't be there, because like say you just saw him bot, and you saw when he rotated, they put a deep ward here, so you see him recalling. You know that he can't be top, but you know on his next recall that he will be top. So you place your ward in here, so you see him when he's coming top, and that way you can react way faster. It's just little things like that. And of course, he's Nocturne sees him right here, I think. And then you decide not to TP back, which is, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, if you're gonna not TP back here, you should have bought boots instead of one boot instead of a longsword. Because that way you get to lane fast and miss like XP. Because if you're gonna commit to not TPing, you need to get to lane fast so you don't miss all this XP. But yeah, like somebody just said in chat, like first back you should always TP. Pretty much always you should TP first back. But if you decide that you don't want TP, you need to buy boots so you can actually get to lane without missing CS. Let's see, you went 2 long swords. That's fine. It doesn't really matter what you go against Cho'Gath, as long as you don't build like fucking Death Dancers or some shit. Yeah, generally like A just said, you should always TP in the first back because you'll get lane pressure that way. Because you've got 2 long swords and a Doran shield to his cloth armor, so you match his Doran shield regen right for trades, but you have more damage than him, and you already have more damage than him. But it isn't an incorrect play to not TP back to lane here. However, you probably would have gained more by TPing back off your first back. You don't have to TP for your first back. Because in this situation, Cho is pushing towards you, so you didn't miss like much CS. You missed 3 melees max. But if you bought boots, you might have missed 1 melee. But you should generally always TP back on your first back. But it's sort of okay here because it was pushing back towards you very slowly. I wish I could see the stats for the runes. Parry silence here. Why aren't you following up? Why aren't you going in? What? Aren't you chasing him? You dodged that. He's using his okay. So you think about this. You dodge his Q, right? He's using his E right now. You just parried his silence. Sedge, Who cares about Sedge? Unless she shows on this ward. You don't care about Sedge. Now you care about Sedge. Because watch what you can do here. He's got no abilities on if you parry this. Yeah, like AJ said, you can estimate where the jungler is prior to the fight. If you know he's on ground right now, or if you know he's right here, you can like if you think he's right around here, you could have gotten so much damage on Cho'Gath from that extended trade, and maybe even gotten a kill before Sedge even gets there. And even if you do get this kill and die to Sedge, it doesn't really matter that much because you're gonna be able to snowball lane. At least you should be able to snowball lane. And anyways, Sedge doesn't have flash. You should know that Sedge doesn't have flash, and you have flash, so you should probably be able to escape. Like he used all his abilities, and if you don't know where Sedge is right now, like this is where the problem is. You need to be able to know where the jungler could be, or like not where the jungler could be. You need to know like okay, we just saw him bot, I believe, right? Yeah, we just saw him bot, so he probably cleared his bot side jungle, and now he's gonna be top. So you need to know that he can be top right now, but you need to know that he's probably clearing his camps or like at his blue. He's not gonna be in the river right now. Because we just saw him recall like a minute ago. There's no way he would have been in river right now. So, if you get, like, you can get maybe 300 more HP off Cho'Gath before Sedge shows up right here. Actually, right here. So you get 300 HP off of Sedge, or off of Cho'Gath when Sedge is right here. And you can probably just trace for the kill. And then you can flash switch from Sedge, because she knows she doesn't have flash. At least, you should know she doesn't have flash if your teammates are, you know, timing summoner spells. And it's not really hard to time summoner spells. All you do is you go into the settings and turn on timestamps, and then whenever somebody flashes or something, just go on the scoreboard or whatever, go hit tab, open the scoreboard, and just press on the summoner spell, and it'll get timestamped. So you can be like, okay, they have flash every 5 minutes, so I can just look at that. You see, then this doesn't make sense to me. This is where like it stops making sense. So you say you don't go in over here, right? Because you don't know where Sedge is. But you just saw her on this ward, didn't you? Let's see. You definitely just saw Sedge on this ward, or you should have seen Sedge on this ward going into here. She's 100% in vision for you right now. So then why do you go in here? And the only reason I can say is you weren't looking at your map. And then you flash when she has her E on you. So I should kill you. Yeah. Well, once Sedge has 5 stacks or 4 stacks on you, you just need to die at this situation. Wait, did you have parry up? Hold on. You didn't have parry up. Alright, you're dead. Once you see she's at 3 stacks, you need to just let yourself die. She can just chase you. She's sucking Sedge. She gets a million armor magic resist before you hit her, so she can just dive in the turret. Let's see. You TP back here. Bought Tiamat. What's the button to toggle gold? So anybody know the button to toggle gold? You bought Tiamat, which is good. Tiamat's good in this matchup. I think Tiamat first is good in most matchups. But see, okay, so I can see ping. So, yeah. And don't feel dumb as fuck. I mean, like. Yeah, you put the ward right here again. Like I said, you know Sedge was just top, and since she was top, after she went bot, you know her top side jungle is probably cleared, which it is. So you know she's not going to be in her top side jungle because it's cleared, right? You just gank top. She just ganked top. Her jungle's cleared, so you know she's not going to be top. You can go in and you can place a ward here, or you can place a ward here. Then help out your mid laner, and that way, the next time her jungle is up and she's top, you'll be able to see her. Like I said, this ward, if you're going to put it here, it needs to be back in the bush, because it doesn't show much sliver that way. But yeah, don't feel dumb. It may look like these mistakes are super obvious, but they're not when you're playing. You going mid? What's the plan here? What's going on with this? Are you gonna catch the wave for Echo? Yeah, there's no reason to do that. Instead, you could have just pushed this to turret. Like, okay, so once you get Tiamat, right? There's a few ways you can go play lane once you get Tiamat. You can spam push it and get damage on this turret. Well, actually, there's really only one way you can play the lane once you get Tiamat. You just spam push, and you spam push this wave. Like I mean, when I say there's only one way to play with Tiamat, once you get Tiamat, it comes infinitely hard to freeze, if not impossible. So you need to just push and pressure lead, because you do actually you don't have lead because you died, but Fiora wins this matchup. It's just the way it is. Fiora wins against Cho'Gath. Her kit just is really good against Cho'Gath because Cho'Gath's a fucking slug. So you're just gonna hit all your vitals and kill him. So you got Tiamat, right? You need to push the fact that you have Tiamat. So you need to push this wave up to this turret, and you want you to stay at this turret. I don't want you to back behind, like, once you get Tiamat in this, like, especially in this matchup. I don't want you to get back behind like this line, unless you know for sure that the jungler is right here. You should not be behind this line with Tiamat unless the jungler is right here. Because once you get Tiamat, you can just push this into the wave into the turret over and over again and get turret damage, so you can get first turret eventually. Or you can push this in over and over again, get deep wards in their jungle, and roam mid. If you get deep wards in their jungle, it not only does it help out you because you know where the jungler is, but it helps out your team because they know where the jungler is. If your bot lane sees Sedge on a deep ward right here, they can play more aggressive. And they don't have to worry about Sedge coming top or Sedge coming bot because we saw him on a ward right here. So once you get Tiamat, stay in front of this line, and you need to be very careful watching your map. You need to watch your map, and you need to place deep wards like right here or right here, and if you can, look for roams mid. Only roam mid if you have your ult up though. Don't roam mid unless you have your ult up. Yeah. Cause like you like sort of pushing it, but you're also not. You can go for a trade here. So here, look. See what happened here. You're hitting minions, right? Cho walks up to hit you. You don't dodge this. That's fine. What you do right here is you just chase after him. All of his abilities down. Chase after him. If you have parry, right? You have parry up right now, right? Yeah. You have parry up. All he's got up is his E. His R's on cooldown because you nom something. So all you do is you just Q forward. You QAA him. So to do a QAA, you just Q, and then you make sure you have an auto command issued on him. So when you're in range with your auto, the Q and the A hits at the same time. It's basically the same frame. So you QAA, you maybe hit E, and then after you hit E, you hit Tiamat. So don't use the Tiamat in the wave all the time. You hit Tiamat, and you hit him with your second E, and then you back off. If he tries to trade back with you, like when you're walking into the bush and he presses E, just use parry because it'll attack speed slow him, and that way he won't get his other two autos with E off before you can get your combo off. See, it's like, why are you backing off here? What are you recalling for? He doesn't have his ult up. Like his ult's not up. That's a spectator bug. Because I clicked on him while it was paused. But he doesn't have his ult up, so why are you recalling? He should not have kill pressure on you as long as you don't make some really stupid mistake. So you should just be, like I said, you should just be up over this line, like right here. You should be up over that, pushing the wave into the turret over and over again. There's no reason to recall there. Because what do you get? A longsword? When you're like, you were 200 HP, you're missing 200 HP, and you back and you buy a longsword. What, like that does nothing for you. Instead, you could be pressuring this turret super hard. And even if you don't directly go up and auto the turret when you push it up, the minions will. So you'll still get turret damage. And Cho also miss more CS in the turret. It's just the way it is. People miss CS in the turret, especially in like this is like so for something, right? So especially in this elo, people probably aren't gonna be able to CS in the turret very well. You just spam push. Let's see. Anything interesting happen? Not gonna go straight. Right here. No, I need to see service. Alright, you keep forward. He fucks that up. Hit Vital's okay. You shouldn't have walked back there. Like, cause it looks like you're sort of like not sure whether you actually have the damage to fight him or not, which you 100% do. His ult isn't up. Your ult's not up. I guess not. But even if no, your ult is up. See, so like you 100% of the damage to fight him, but yet you walk back for like a second and a half there, when you could have been queuing behind him and hitting the next fight already. And this was the ult, like trying to finish off the ult was just bad. It was poor play from you. So like you go forward, you get that, then you TMAT this way. I assume you tried to to auto TMAT E, or hit him with your auto TMAT, hit him with your second E, but you TMAT it this way. So obviously that's bad. And you didn't QAA him there. Not gonna guess this kill. Grass with the end dying. Yeah, that's also the problem with grass. You don't tend to do much damage because you get like 1 or 2 max health, 1 or 2 procs that do like what, like 3%, 4% max health damage per fight, but it's magic damage, so it gets reduced by his MR, which he should have. Well, not he doesn't have, but it's just champion always have MR. But you get health from the rune bonus, so you don't have extra AD. You don't have extra attack speed. Actually, you might have. Actually, I think you do have extra attack speed because you have the resolve. But here, it's like, okay, so we're 10 minutes into the game, right? I wish I could see your rune stats, so I could see how much HP you've gotten from grass. But you're 10 minutes into the game. Think about how many times you've queued your opponent by now. Think about how many queues you've landed on him. Every single one of those queues would have gotten a Klepto proc. So every single queue would have been 5 gold. Most of those queues would have been 15 gold, because Bandit does have a 4-second cooldown, so the 10 gold isn't going to happen every queue. But it's going to happen most queues, because Fiora queue has over a 15-second cooldown late game, or early game. You did good to push in the wave here while Cho'Gath can't TP. Just think about how much gold you could have got from Klepto. Like, at minimum, you'd have 300 extra gold from Klepto and Relic Shield combined. And that's assuming you got like 0 Klepto procs. Like, that's assuming you got like no gold back there. You need buy here. Bam Scepter, boots. Okay, yeah, I agree. Then come back top. Like, just trade with him here. Just trade with him. Who cares about his minion wave? You've got Tiamat Vamp Scepter, right? You got Grab, so that's also gonna heal you. Just Q into him. You're gonna hit vitals. You just saw him use ult, so he doesn't have kill pressure. Just Q into him. Just fight him. But minion's too big? Yeah, but you have Tiamat. The minion wave is theoretically too big to fight him in. But you have Tiamat, so you are gonna clear that wave eventually. And you have lifesteal and grasp. So the damage isn't gonna matter. Like, if you hit enough vitals, the damage from the mini wave is gonna be negligible. It's gonna be like 30 damage. It's gonna heal enough. It's good that you thought the mini wave was too big, because in most situations that mini wave is too big. But when you have Vamp Scepter and Tiamat, you could have just gone for it. And hold on, did you start Doran's Shield? I assume you started Doran's Shield. So what are we at? 12 something. Assume you start Doran's Shield, right? Yeah. You shouldn't start Doran's Shield against Cho. Because Cho, like, it's really hard for Cho to out-trade you if you're playing well. It's very hard for him to out-trade you. You will just do more damage than him. So you shouldn't start Doran's Shield. You should start. Honestly, in this matchup, if I'm not going Klepto, like, I don't know why I wouldn't go Klepto, but if you're going Klepto, you start Relic Shield always, because you're gonna get so much gold from Bandit. But if you're going, like, you can't go Grasp, but Grasp is unideal. But if you're gonna go Grasp, go like Doran's Blade, or go what's it called? Go fucking Corrupting. Let's see, we're right here. So bot lane dies. Good turret. Oh well. Bought a control ward. What's this control ward for? This controller does like nothing for you. I'll explain why in a second, but it's good that you bought a control ward, right? It's good that you bought a control ward, but the placing is very bad. Okay, so this control ward's bad because you were pushed up to like up here, right? The jungler is probably not going to gank from right here. He is most likely not going to gank from right here. And this control ward is useless anyways because you can place this right here, and instead you'll have to queue over the wall and wait 20 seconds to gank you. If you place a ward in river right here, and you place a control ward right here, instead you'll not be able to get you without you seeing her. Or she'll have to come and kill the control ward, and you'll know that she's there, so it doesn't matter. And when I say place a ward in river, I mean like right here. Like maybe I would say place a ward right here at the entrance to blue and pop the blast cone. And then put the control ward right here or right here. Hell, you could even put it right here, but it wouldn't be as efficient. It should be up here, because Echo has a winning matchup. Technically has a winning matchup mid because he should have the winning matchup mid. He should be able to outpush Swain. So the control ward should be up here since you have pressure. I don't know what you're recalling for here. What'd you use TP to? Should have bot? I like the idea to TP here. Like I like the idea to go for this TP because you're level 9, Say's level 9, but Straka's level 8. She's got 100 mana. She's gonna hit you with Q. If she hits you with Q, she's not gonna be able to silence. So making them back up from tower. They shouldn't have. Like, if you want to make them back up from tower, just TP right here instead and kill them both. Because like TPing here and canceling it, if they're smart, they can just walk back up. Like, go here and kill them both instead. It's a way better spot to TP. Because Soraka doesn't have mana. Sej is not gonna yeah, they're going back up. See, doesn't matter. Now they probably killed. Yeah, now they killed Braum. So either commit to that TP right here and actually push them off tower by killing the minion wave, or TP here and kill them both. I'm not sure what the original thought for the recall is. You just shouldn't have recalled. You recalled by no magic mantle, but you don't what change does no magic mantle make in the lane? And that was just interesting. Kicking backwards and playing like that. Reset. Yeah, you need to use your Q to farm, my man. Generally, if you can avoid it, you don't want to use your E to farm, because your Q will cost less mana. But and your Q can also you can like insta auto reset. Like your E, you have to get to the next target. Like you have to walk into auto range the next target. But say you're right here, and there's a minion right here that's about to die, and then there's a minion right here that's about to die. You can just auto it and instantly press Q, and there will be no animation at all. And it'll just you get both minions. You won't have to walk into auto range or whatever. You should be playing super aggressive right now. Like you should be playing like you should have been doing this already. Miss parry. Shouldn't have parried there in the first place. Wait for his silence to parry, or wait till he procs E again to parry. You go here to gank Swain, which is the right call. The right call is to go up for Swain here, but you probably should have tried to gotten the melees from this wave first, or at least weaken them. But you should be helping out here. You're right. bad parry there, but it doesn't really matter. With Swain, if you want to parry something, you need to parry his explosion, a Q if you're very close range to him and you don't have anything else to parry, or you need to parry his root when he grabs your soul or whatever, and you'll stun him. I don't really know why you're going no magic mantle. If that's for Merc Treads, then I wouldn't buy Merc Treads, but I'll talk about it later if it happens. And I don't know why you're down so much CS. I'm not like trying to just straight flame, but you shouldn't be down CS against Cho with T-Mat. Like I said, you should just be hard pushing it over to him. And if you catch the wave right here and just sit in it with T-Mat and Vamp, you won't lose HP and you'll get every single minion. You're calling again, you have no mana, that's fine. Bye. Pickaxe, great. Pickaxe is the right call here. Oh, fuck. He's come to lane. He's got Deadman's Plate first item, which is very bad. Not a very good build at all. Q backwards into his Q, and parry. Walk away. It was a bad trade, but it doesn't really matter. I don't know why you walk down this way. You walk down this way and you let him get another auto attack off with Grasp. 2 auto attacks actually. This is more viewers than I usually have, right? I've gotten up this high with Mark streams before, but it's never been this consistent. Yeah, Deadman's build is just really bad. If you hadn't taken that auto here, like if you hadn't walked down for this auto here, you probably could have stayed and ended up killing these minions so they can't dive you. They could dive you, but you'll trade 1 for 1 probably. And they won't be able to get turret because they won't have minions. But here I just recall and TP back and stop this. I would have just TP'd back and Q'd and used all my abilities on the wave except for Fairy. And the minion wave would have died. Your Echo should have responded earlier too since Vayne's mid already. Should be moving up to the next vital. I don't think he has TP. Hold on. I'm retarded. No, he's got TP. Got TP. So I'd TP here to kill this minion wave. Because they can't dive you without a minion wave. As long as you dodge Cho'Gath Q or Sej Q or like parry Sejar or something, they won't be able to dive you without a minion wave. As long as you dodge something. Because because Cho'Gath has to just walk right up, right? They are both too tanky, but they don't do much damage if you dodge their abilities. Because you can dodge Cho Q pretty easily. You can dodge Sej Q. If not, you can parry it, and you can dodge Sej ult. You can parry Sej ult. But then see the thing is here, like you don't TP to this, but then you just go in on these right away when Echo isn't ready, when Braum isn't ready. You gotta wait for Echo to set up his stun first. Then you go in and then you proc ult once you're stunned, so you can't proc vitals. And you just die. It was good to parry the Sej Q so she can't get on you. But if you're already stunned at that point and you're 400 HP, there's no point in using arm. Just Cho'Gath is gonna fight you and kill you. It's good for your team to respond to this. It was good for your team to respond to this. I don't know. I said that twice because I don't know if I'm actually or not. But it was good for them to respond, clean this up. But you won't get any assists. Yeah, you won't get any assists, so it doesn't really matter for you. And the minion wave isn't pushed, so they can't really get anything. All they get here is gold. They don't get any pressure anywhere. And Vayne gets and Twitch actually gets bot turret from that. Oh, here? Okay, hold on. So when you're dead, you buy Merc Treads. You buy Merc Treads, right? Yeah. So you buy Merc Treads off this base, then you go buy it. What's the problem here? Buy Merc Treads, and you go up and fight a Twitch. Ain't gonna work for you. If you buy Ninja Tabbies here, you kill Twitch 100%. I haven't seen the one. I haven't seen how this goes. I haven't seen how this fight goes. But if you buy Ninja Tappies, you 100% kill him. Because you just bought Magic Resist boots, and you go up into the 1v1 and 80 champ. Missed the battle there, but that's fine. If you have Ninja Tappy, you can just Q it inside. And you will not take enough damage from him to kill you. And you can just go on him. You know he has heal up. Like while you're typing this, if you're going down here to type to like while you're like if you're going down here to respond to him, you should ask your team what sums he has while you're walking down. And they'll tell you, or you should know that he probably doesn't have flash up, and that he has heal up. You have flash up, you got your R. If you buy Ninja Tabbies, you win this 1v1. As long as you parry an auto and land the parry. Recall is fine. Go back bot, catch this big wave, right. Yada yada yada. Is this showing you how many wards you've placed? One point per minute of ward lifetime. Oh, does this show your vision score? 1 point per minute of ward lifetime. Huh. That placed very many wards of them. You got one charge there. Come down right here. Wait a minute, hold on. At this moment, you know that they kill drag. At this point, you know they kill drag. You get the global message that kill drag. Right here. The dragon screams or whatever. The announcer even says it. Actually, I don't know if the announcer says it for the enemy team. But you get the message in chat. You hear the dragon scream. You know they just took drag. But then you go up and push this wave after you know they just took drag. They just took dragon, so where could they be? Right here? They could also be right here. So what are you doing pushing the wave for? If you know they just took dragon, it could be right in the river. I assume you die here. Oh, you don't. You should die. They really should have killed you there. Instead, station's too far. Anyway, you should have stopped. Good idea to collapse, but you should have been punished there. Okay. That happens. You back by Hydra. Long sword. Okay. You go top. Okay. Right here. You go top to catch this wave. That's fine. Going top to catch the big wave is good because you get all the CS, right? But once you see Cho'Gath TP, just completely ignore him. Dude, don't completely ignore him. Trade with him like a little bit, and then hard push this wave in, and go bot. And just push in bot over and over again. Because Baron's up, right? Baron's up. Your team probably's not going to be able to do it, but you can get pressure bot. And the bot outer. Actually, all the outers are still up. Fuck. Shit. The team's not doing too well. But you should be not bot right now, because once Baron spawns, if you have TP up, you should be bot. Because that way your team can threaten the Baron. And you can get this outer turret. Because everybody's going to be on this side of the map getting Baron vision. And you win this split against Cho'Gath. You see right here, you demolish Cho'Gath right now. Even without Nocturne here, you kill him. Now granted, you should have killed him much earlier. Like, he should have been dead long before these guys got there so he died. But doesn't really matter. See, this is what I mean. I don't know if you already do this or not, but we just saw Twitch flash. You put timestamps on in chat. You hit tab within the scoreboard, and you click on Twitch's flash, and it puts it in the chat. That way, next time you're fighting Twitch, you'll know he doesn't have flash. And if it's up in chat, you just hit enter, and hit Z. Actually, you don't hit enter. You just hit Z, and you can scroll up and down. And you can look at the timestamp. So you'll say, oh, he flashed at like 20:30, so his flash is gonna be up at 25:30. All right. And this fight goes awful because you don't go Cho'Gath fast enough. Yada yada yada. Okay. So you go bot with TP up. It's now 21 minutes in the game. Your Nocturne has pork. Your Nocturne's got a questionable build. Cho'Gath's got a very bad build. Sorry, chat, if this is cringe. Don't say sorry if you're trying to improve, man. TP top. See, the thing is here, though, you TP top, right? So Twitch doesn't get this turret. But if you go back 30 seconds ago, we know that Twitch is pushing top. Echo's probably going to recall, or he's going to go mid. Actually, no, he's going to go mid to stop this. So, you see Brom's already here. You see Nocturne's going here to stop this. You see that Vayne's probably going to go here to stop it as well. You see this wave top, right? Somebody's got to deal with this wave, or else somebody can come up and push it, aka Twitch. Somebody can come up and push it and press the tower. But yet, you go bot to get this wave when Nocturne and Vayne are already right here, and it's Soraka pushing it. So Soraka has what? 80 damage on her auto attacks. She's going to hit that twice maybe before Vayne and Nocturne get there, if she decides to stay like an idiot. So she's going to get 160 damage on turret before reduction. Whereas right now, you could be going top because Vayne and Nocturne are already here. So you could be clearing this wave right now while Twitch is going up to it. Actually, no. You'd be right here. You'd be right here right now. You wouldn't be clearing the wave. But Twitch is gonna show right here, and this wave is already dead. He's not gonna be able to wait for this wave because this wave's already gonna be dead. Now I can't hit turret. So like, while TPing here, probably, actually, it really doesn't matter if this turret falls. If this turret falls, TPing here to save it is okay, but I don't think I would have done it. But the main thing here is, though, you shouldn't have to TP this turret. You should already be here. There's no reason to be going bot when it's Soraka split pushing, and Vayne and Nocturne are already right there. You're going on Twitch, again, you don't have ninja tabbies, so going aggressive on an ADC is automatically just dangerous. Try to fight back. But he's not good, so. You also you know from last fight that he doesn't have sums here, so you can go on that even without ninja tabbies. If you're timing sums, you know he doesn't have sums. So it's free kill. Another thing is you push top, and now everybody's bot. Or now Sedge's bot. This is really dumb from Sedge. And then the fact that you got a ward charge up, at least one. I think it's one. He's got 2 ward charges up. He's got 2 ward charges up. The fact that all of this is dark for you is really bad. If you're gonna be pushing up to here, you need to be able to see. You need to be able to see in jungle, or you need to be able to have roads in the river so you can see when they're going into your jungle. So you know when you need to leave. Compared to everybody else in the game, you've done an okay job of placing wards. But it's good compared to everybody else in the game, but it's not good compared to an actually good job of placing wards. And Vayne dies, of course, because you don't see going in the jungle. Yada yada yada. You back, you buy Phage, double dagger, that's fine. If you're going Triforce, I always buy Phage first, and if I can buy Phage, and then on my next back or on that back, if I can buy Sheen, I only buy Sheen if I can buy Sheen outright. I don't buy Mana Crystal unless I already have 2 daggers. Mana Crystal is pretty much fucking useless, so don't buy Mana Crystal. Only like get Sheen if you actually have enough money for Sheen. Don't buy Mana Crystal. Buy dagger instead. You buy it. Yeah. Ninja Tabbies would help here, but Ninja Tabbies isn't gonna save you from this at this point. The problem here is you're going in under turret on a 3-item Twitch. You're an item and a half, pretty much, and Twitch is 3 items. You're gonna lose that no matter what you have. You can maybe win it if you have Ninja Tabbies and he's not under turret, but he's under turret. He's 3 items. There's no reason to win there. Nocturne's gonna die to him. And this is a big just position error in general by Nocturne, right? Because if they don't have Twitch, like, think about how easy it would be for them to get Baron if Twitch was with a team and sacrificing this outer turret. Because at this point, this outer turret, the gold and pressure you'll gain from it is non-existent when they have their lead. Because they've got a fucking an 8k gold lead, right? They've got an 8k gold lead. You getting this outer turret will give your team like fucking 800 gold, I think, maybe 1k. So the gold goes down to 7k. So they still have a huge gold lead, and the most you can do with that turret is get deep ward here, if the pressure's all top, so you won't get punished. So if Twitch decides to let this outer turret die to Nocturne here, they get a free Baron, because they have I forget on Twitch, they have a Sejuani that's 10k Spock, a Cho'Gath 10k Spock. This Baron is gonna hurt them. If you go bot, and you don't have TP up, you go bot, and Twitch decides to let this turret die instead of being an idiot, they go to Baron, the game's over right there. Because you went to bot, you don't have TP. Nocturne went bot, and he's a jungler, so he can't have smite here. And they can just melt Baron. Also, what the fuck is this Soraka build? And yeah, he doesn't have red smite. Alright. You've got a ward here and a ward here. Both of these wards are useless. Place one or the other. Preferably this one. A ward here, that's okay. You need wards. You need vision on Baron somehow. Somehow you gotta get vision on Baron. The fact, okay. Soraka does not have a sight stone. Soraka does not have a sight stone. And I'm not like I'm not emphasizing that because, oh, this is silver, sports leading build sight stones is silver. I'm emphasizing this because Soraka does not have a sight stone, and they still have more vision in your jungle than you do. They don't even have a sight stone, and your team has less vision than them, which you just not having ever. So your bot, once again, the enemy team should know you don't have TP, and they should just go for Baron, like right now. Where's Twitch at? Oh, Twitch recalled. Twitch recalled. They can take a free Baron right now. You don't have any vision. They should know you don't have any vision. And you're a bot without TP. They should just take Baron. You make it out. They get a mountain drag. Alright, whatever. Now, they got mountain drag. Now it's even easier for they already have a mountain drag. They definitely should have buried him then. They already have mountain drag. Like you need to like I'm not like talking about this Baron thing because oh the enemy team's dumb for not going Baron. I'm talking about it because it's one of your mistakes that is letting them get Baron. You're going bot to split push and catch this wave when you don't have TP. That's what's letting them get Baron. The fact that they won't have a 5v5. They've got a fed Twitch and a 4v5. So they just insta win the fight and can take Baron afterwards too. Going top here is good because now they can't go Baron for free. You come here and push this wave. You go. If my memory is right, you had you had 2 daggers in your inventory, and you go back and you sell them for a Kindle Gem. Okay. I understand why you want Cleaver here. I would go Cleaver here as well. Because they have fucking Sesh Cho. I could Cleaver as well. But you already got the daggers, so no point selling them at that point. Actually, I probably would have sold the daggers too. But the point is, you should already go Kindle Gem and go Cleaver instead of Triforce. You shouldn't need to sell them. But yes, Cleaver is the correct play here because you're behind. Actually, no, you're not behind Cho'Gath, but you're behind. Like your team is behind, and you're not getting enough gold to actually buy Triforce. Because Triforce is super expensive. Compared to Cleaver, it's like fucking 800 gold more. So that's 2.5 kills pretty much, more than you need to buy Cleaver. So it's just way too expensive when considering your team's behind, and they have 2 tanks, so it's just better here. But 2 control wards, that's good. Finish Cleaver. You upgrade to Farsight Totem, which I never do. I don't like this at all. I don't like. It's okay, but I don't like it. Like I don't like having wards that I can't TP to, you know. So I don't like the blue wards. Because usually your ADC buys one. Usually your ADC will buy one, and that's the one you'll use for like, oh, getting vision on Baron or some shit. Sometimes your mid laner will buy one, but it's whatever. You gotta get your team on ward. Well, your team not warding is not going to be fixed by you having a blue totem. So you can get Baron vision. Well, if you put that on Baron, I assume that you know. Like I'm not trying to make you sound stupid, but I assume you know that the blue totems, they have less vision, right? This is like revealing right here. Whereas normal ward is revealing right here. They have less vision. It's got a lower cooldown, yeah, but that one has longer lasting. Actually, doesn't have longer lasting wards, but they have invisible wards, and they have more vision. So this isn't gonna fix your team's warding issue. It's just gonna mean that if you place a ward, like say you do that to get Baron vision, right? You place a ward right here with that blue totem. You're not gonna be able to like if you go bot now, which is the correct play to go bot because you have TP up. If you try to come here and TP, but your team's not placing wards and you are, with this blue totem, you're not going to be able to TP to it. But if you have a yellow trinket and you put it here, to get Baron vision like you're saying, then you can TP to it later. You guys TP here and go to Baron, which makes sense. I don't know why I clicked on bot. This could probably just wipe you guys out here, but you get executed, but whatever. Shouldn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Then, oh, you're still dead. Alright. You go bot, right? Fuck, this is too slow. You go bot, right? Which is the correct play because your team has Baron. So ideally, your team sits mid and wave clears and gets this turret because they have Baron. While you're bot and split push and get this outer. For one thing, these outers should not be up 30 minutes into the game. They should just not be live. They shouldn't. Twitch comes to clear this wave. Twitch comes to clear this wave, and then your team still loses this team fight, which is very peculiar to me. Because the 4 item Twitch that is the main damage source from their team is here. Not here. And your team still manages to lose this team fight. That one's on your team for managing to lose 4v3. Yeah. No, 4v4. Managing to lose a 4v4. And Octane kills Twitch. Yeah, cool. You managed to kill Twitch? Actually, it was a 4v3. Yeah, it was 4v3, but they still should have won this, right? They have two damage dealers, and they have Braum, who's gonna peel for pain. But and their main damage dealer isn't there, so doesn't matter. Octane kills Twitch. Yeah, good job killing Twitch, but they're gonna get hit for it. Not hit. I don't think they end the game too. Much off that. There's nothing really more like to say about this game. I don't want to like say, oh, it's just useless at this point, but there's not really much to say that I've already said, you know? It's just yeah, it's just like you made mistakes in the laning phase that are like super easy to like look at and see. Like the way you were trading just wasn't right, and the first back probably wasn't ideal. And the way you played around the jungler was not good either. You need to pay more attention to your map, and you need to work deeper. So yeah, that's pretty much it.